Hello or good morning. Well, it's my morning. It's y'all's evening. It's 11, going on 11 o'clock here in Thailand. I'm really excited about today, and I'm hoping that if you catch this on your feed, you remember this is practice mode for me. This is only day two shooting live. What I'm asking for is that you tap in. I am going into flight mode with you all. This is just launching the show, working and doing the panels and everything. I do have an agenda set out for today, but the whole thing of it all is y'all gonna be chilling with me, especially if you stay up and you be burning the midnight oil. Keep tuned in because we're gonna fly through a couple conversations. You can join the cabin, meaning you can be on the panel, stop in, say hey. I would love to catch up with you. From time to time, you'll be able to, anytime you catch it, you can drop a question in the comments. Let me know you saw it, where you're flying from. But let's make this an amazing experience, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get my cup of coffee started. And I think we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday, which was getting ready to share experiences in and with the Dubai that we experienced. So the Dubai that you experienced, I want to hear about it. Dubai for me has been an amazing experience each time. It's actually the place that I have the most passport stamps in, and I have two passport books, y'all. But a story is to be told about how it took up until the last time I visited Dubai to really get the full feeling and understanding and the depth and appreciation that I did. So I'll tell you about that another time. But I do want to give y'all a chance to drop in your pictures, your moments, your comments about Dubai. This is my kiss to Dubai because I have some stuff I want to share with y'all. Just to bring a little smile to the situation. Anyway, let me go ahead and get my day started. Good morning. Hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from and enjoy the show. Welcome into Window Seat. This is where you get a view. I get a view. We all get a chance to explore different views on different topics. If you are catching this on your feed, I'm actually doing day two of testing for me. And that's just me testing myself as a director, as a show host, as all of the above. Bear with me because my prayer is, and what I'm expecting to happen is that every day, um, as I get better at this whole, position for me, I get the chance to hear from some of y'all. And that's what's going to make the experience dynamic. So, at the same time as I'm, in here trying to work the control panels and just get everything rolling, I'm also working live at my desk. I'm working on some trips. I'm working on some website updates. I got a couple things, and I'll share with y'all. So as I'm going through my work day, we'll go through different flight plans is what we're calling that. But we'll go through a couple different topics. So if you can't catch the whole show right now, that's fine. That's not the intention of any of these lives that I'm doing right now. The intention is for me to be able to learn how to do this, because if I continue to wait until I got it down pat, then I don't know. I don't even know. I just can't. A couple things have to be able to exist at the same time, and one of that is, or one of those things is for me, working and also sharing experiences with y'all at the same damn time. It just has to be. So welcome to the show. We'll be getting started in about 8 minutes, as you can see. So this time where I'm popping in right here is just your moment with Nisha, right? I still haven't made my coffee, so yeah, I got a little time. Hopefully, y'all will join the conversation just by at least leaving some comments. I can answer them in the next segment, or I can I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Or you can join the cabin. All right, pop into the cabin, share a laugh, catch up, whatever. I appreciate it. Love to hear from you. If you're catching a live from somewhere, let me know where you're watching from. We've been having some international traffic on the website. So that's been really nice to see us growing in that way. Also, I do believe it's a different experience when you are watching just from um, online and when you actually join the cabin, because though that little snake or train that I have going around the screen, you actually when you comment and different things, that's supposed to highlight with your little bubble and all that kind of stuff. So I think we got to have some viewers. Now the goal is, if you go to girlletsgo.com, and I'm sorry y'all, because I should have said this stuff in the beginning when I had your attention, probably lost it by now, but the goal is, when you go to girlletsgo.com and you click on the Showtime tab, there are actually shows that have been built that fit into different categories that will have times. But in order for that to happen, there has to be people and hosts and girls and guys, and said, hey, I want to host that show, or I want to, be a part of that, host a segment, 5, 10, minutes, or whatever that looks like. But it can't be me, because I can't sell out no more of my time trying to stretch thin. So when I get to this part right here, this is where you get a chance to ask all kinds of questions. As you see, if you make it through the description on this particular live, I'm talking travel, I'm talking life, I'm talking legacy, I'm talking all of the above. So this is your moment with Misha Live. But again, welcome to Gate G. Window Seat is the name of the show, and that is because I love perspectives. Love perspectives. Because if you love perspectives, you have to love open mindedness. You have to love a lot of things. And that to me is where a lot of growth can be had. So on this show, everybody gets a window seat, because you have your own view, you have your own viewpoint, you have so much to add and or to receive just by being around international conversations. So that's also an experience that I'm enjoying firsthand here as I've moved to Thailand. But we'll get a look into that a little bit more later. I need to finish my setup, but it's going on 11 o'clock in the morning for me. And to be honest with you, I've been sitting here at the computer getting prepared for this. And it's just like, another thing needs to be fixed, another this, and it keeps getting delayed. And it's like, no, that's not even the point. The point is, when I go, this goes. Okay. So welcome. I need to get my jet fuel going. So I will, I'm missing a phone. Where's my cell phone? Yeah, I need to be able to check the live feed on Facebook. Let me see what y'all see. Also, would love to do a sound check. Yesterday I heard that my audio was good, so please let me know what my audio is sounding like on your end. If it's too loud, While I'm doing that, let me say I do not own the rights to any of the music. Okay. So I have this in my purse. Again, welcome to Window Seat. Go ahead and let us know where you're flying from. This is a virtual podcast flight experience, if you will. I'm learning how to be your captain. If you've been following my journey, the last 3 months I've been in what I call the cockpit, where I had a balcony office, and I spent my days and nights on the balcony working outside, connecting the dots to the business, to different things that needed to be built, automated, and just all of that. So that was my season for the last 3 months or so. But prior to that, it was a season of be knowing. Like I was now starting to know that this was built for this, or this is in place for this. So it was like a whole awakening almost. Cause like, girl, yeah. So at this point in time, I'm now sitting in the seat, and I'm really excited to be here. So thank you so much for joining whenever you do join. Like I said, it's my practice mode. We're gonna get started in just a second. Let me turn the camera off and let y'all just chime in. Let me know where you're flying from. All right, welcome in again. We're going to be getting started in about 2 minutes. Go ahead and tell your friends you got to catch your flight. Y'all, this is Girl Let's Go. Welcome to Gate G, where everybody gets a window seat. And that window seat is for you to gain a new perspective. Please make sure if you cannot join, just hit the comments and let me know that you saw it in your feed. Let me know where you saw it from. Take a seat, join the cabin. If you're joining the cabin, that means you get to be on here with me live. Catch up, join the conversation, add some depth to it. But in this segment coming up, what I want to do is I just want to give a kiss to Dubai real quick, share a couple stories and that sort of thing. So I'm gonna be gauging to see what my interactions with y'all is like in this hour or around this time, because lucky for me being on this side of the world, y'all, I get a chance to work while y'all sleeping, and I'm a day ahead of you. So I get to prepare things, and I really have been enjoying catching the morning crew, the morning flight crew. Those ladies are bad. We had a time yesterday, my first two flights, just trying to take off and play around with some of the bells and whistles and that sort of thing. So thank you so much for being a part of this experience with me. Y'all, these shows are going to be amazing. I know, because it's not just about me. I'm just planting the seed for where it's about to go, and the ladies and gentlemen, and the depth that we're going to be taking these conversations to. I'm just putting it out in the atmosphere that when it blooms, baby. Whew. Okay, I am going to have to get my flight language and script down pat, but we're just flowing for a second. We're about 45 minutes from taxiing out. Definitely let me know where you are joining us from, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you being here. Flight crew, prepare for takeoff. I don't know what I'm talking about. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I appreciate you joining. My name is Misha. I am your captain for the night. And we're going to get into some smooth conversation here in a bit. But I need everybody to prepare for taxiing. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting prepared and waiting for clearance to taxi off onto the runway. If you are joining us in the cabin, definitely want to hear where. Yeah, let me shut up and concentrate. But yeah, welcome aboard. All right, let's do it again. All right, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. If you are joining us this morning, we're a little delayed in our start, waiting for that runway to just give us a little bit of clearance. So we'll be inching forward and getting into our topics for tonight. Also, tonight we will be inviting our baddies to show up with their hats. If you have a hat that's packed in your luggage or that you have packed somewhere on a trip, y'all drop them hats. We want to tip them. We want to see them, the baddies in the hats. Shout out to my girl, Maisha, my birthday twin out in California, sent in this photo. She is definitely a bucket list baddie, so I want to give her a shout out and also allow her to lead y'all into tipping us with where y'all getting these hats from, how y'all looking with these hats on. Let's go ahead and do that for a second as we wait for our clearance to take off this morning. We are going to be headed into Dubai. Yes, at this point, we are the only airlines heading into Dubai. All right. And I want you all to be able to enjoy the Dubai that some of us have been able to experience. I want to talk about it because it's a lot of talk about Dubai, but if I could do anything right now to give it a big kiss, I would just show off the memories that I had there, the experiences that I had, just all of that, and part that out there because I think when there's shit going on in the world, it's easy for those kind of things to get lost. That's all. That's it. That's all. So if you have a picture with you in a hat, if you have a place where you like to buy your hats at, if you hold on, the hats. Yeah. So you got a place that you like to buy your hats, drop that down there too. We want to know. If you out there somewhere on spring break with your hat, this is your chance. I definitely want to tip the hat to the baddies out there. Because I love my hats. I love my hats. Let's just go ahead and enjoy this swimsuit. I mean, this swimsuit edition. This hat edition, real quick, y'all. I'll give us a countdown and we'll inch forward towards the runway. So this segment right here again is for those bucket list ladies out there that have a hat that they love. Ladies, go ahead and drop the link, drop a picture, drop the conversation. Tell me about your hat. I can tell you about one of my hats. As a matter of fact, let me tell you, I'm too mad. I came out here to Thailand with two hats, two identical hats. I must have known that I was gonna lose one of them hats. I must have known because that's exactly what happened. I don't know what happened. I came in from sitting down in the lobby, and by the time I walked back out, I didn't have my hat. I'm so thankful that I bought two of them hats. That hat was bad to the bone. It's just one of those things that I had to buy two of. So yeah, there might be some better hat stories out there, but I wish I would see a girl out here in Thailand rocking my hat. I'm gonna have to give her some bucket list baddie behavior because she definitely got some damn class and she got to come up for real. So let me show y'all this hat. As a matter of fact, let me make sure because we might need to put an APB. Can I please find out who came across my hat that My forgetful ass forgot. Let's just say that. I ain't even trying to say you stole my hat. But if you got it, you clearly gang recognized gang. I'm over here trying to find this hat. Okay, y'all, let me let y'all in. The show ain't even started yet. Didn't expect to pull this one out of the hat. But yeah, show ain't even started yet, y'all. And this is what it's supposed to be like. Just allow me to be free for a second. But yeah, and y'all, I had this mug dressed up that day. Oh, I need to charge my little device. But yeah, I had this hat dressed up. This hat was actually supposed to be my daughter's, but yeah, as soon as home hat came up missing, it was a wrap. My daughter never even knew she had it coming. She probably wouldn't have wore it anyway, because if y'all daughter like mine, anything that I like, she swear it ain't. Well, my how those tables are turning because she do like some of my stuff now, child. But yeah, drop your hat. And if you got a hat story or something like that, grab it. Matter of fact, for this session, I'm gonna go ahead and wear my hat for a second. Okay. I'll check those comments in a second. But yeah, Maisha's holding it down real quick. Wanna hear those stories about your hats. All right, y'all. So again, I'm gonna be starting off with the tribute to Dubai this evening. It's definitely gonna be a late night show. That's gonna be the meat and the bones. So I'm hoping so. You can definitely again hit the comment thread and leave any words about Dubai, your experience, your pictures, that sort of thing. You can also join the panel at any time, and that's what I mean when I say come into the cabin. So yeah, you can join the cabin at any time and share a laugh, ask a question, that sort of thing. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving on my end because I still need to make my coffee. Y'all still need to do y'all's part, and I'm still testing a lot of different things in these live segments. So just bear with me and enjoy and have fun. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and prepare for takeoff. I'm so excited to have you. We have gotten permission to move forward on the taxiway. We are getting ready to take our flight into Dubai. This is going to be a good one. I'm hoping that we leave a comment full of trails of love and insight and great memories. Um, Dubai will be different. It will definitely be different. So when I say that we are paying tribute to or leaving pictures of the Dubai that we experienced, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So mark this time in the air, clock it with your flight miles. Welcome to Gate G. My name is Nisha, and I'm thanking you so much for joining me today. This is Window Seat, where you have a perspective, you have a viewpoint, and you have such an open window to the world. Those who choose to join us in the cabin are essentially a part of the show. Those are the ones that get a chance to be a part of the interactiveness and everything that is available to our cabin stewards, we'll say. But if you can't, I get it. You can still drop a comment in and let us know that you're flying from wherever you are. That's just simply telling us where you were able to see the show from. Um, I'm looking at we're getting viewers from different angles and in different places around the globe, and I really like that. So I'm looking forward to meeting you all in different ways and inspiring you. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and just kick back and relax for a little bit, read these comments, do some of my sound checks and visual checks and all that good stuff, and we'll get started here in a minute. We're moving forward on that taxiway. Um, Go ahead and get yourself situated. As we prepare for takeoff, this is your opportunity to get those asks in. So please feel free to ask me anything. That way, we are taking off on high enrichment. I would love to be able to answer some of your questions in the comments during this segment, but if I have to do it in another segment too, that's fine as well. Either way, just want to make sure that you have the opportunity to ask me anything. And yeah, we're going to get prepared for takeoff. And yes, we are moving forward on that taxiway, ladies and gentlemen. We are next in line for takeoff into the conversation where I'm inviting you to share your experience with Dubai. I want to know the Dubai you experienced because those of you who will get a chance to experience it after this, and I'm just starting with Dubai, we ain't finished, but you're gonna experience something different. So let's mark the comments with dropping your pictures, dropping your comments, your experiences, or even joining the cabin tonight. Like I said, we're going to be getting started here shortly. Super busy. Hey, Tamara. The sound quality is really bad from what I'm hearing. I don't like it. Testing, testing, one, two. Again, y'all, thank you so much for joining and be a part. But I'm also doing live testing at the same time of the show. So you either rocking with me or you ain't. But the plane is moving. Okay. So yeah, the sound quality is really bad from what I'm hearing. I don't like it. All right, y'all. So it is 11:17 a.m. in Thailand. I believe it's midnight, 00:17 in the morning. If you're tuned in around this time, can you let me know if the sound quality is still snaring or if it's all right? I do want to get into this Dubai scene and topic, but I don't want to do it if the sound is bad. So, all right, not the way I wanted to go about. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this off with a vlog. At this point, I am testing the microphone quality from my phone to the viewers. So again, I do appreciate you joining me during this time. But practice makes perfect, and hopefully it'll be inspiring to someone. And then hopefully get started because it ain't ready yet. Baby, let me tell you, I have built a whole business legacy that ain't ready yet and never been ready. So um, you can make a lot of progress. You won't just say money, but you can make a lot of progress um, in between time. So let me do my y'all, this one of them times for real. I wish a friend would call in and be like, "Hey, girl, I know you kind of stressed out right now, but you got this." You know what I mean? Like, be stressed. Showing up in a space that's not ready, that's still in the making, is hard, but so is waiting on other people to say, hey, I'll join you, or hey, I know how to do that, or even I want to be a part of that. So it's okay. I'm learning how to be a director in this season, um, because there's so much that I want to show you. So and so much that I have to show you, not just in the shows, but in the making. And I think that's the strongest part of it all, is being able to show things when they're in the making. When it's done, it's fine. I mean, that's great too, but in the making is kind of better. So let me figure out what's going on and why y'all are not able to see Dubai. We have returned back to the airport on the taxiway. We're getting ready to take off for emotion. Thank you so much for joining me during this growth spurt. Let's get it. I'm gonna mute my mic out for a second and give y'all a countdown, just so I can take some time and step away and really try to figure this out without so much pressure. So y'all enjoy the music in the background. I'll keep some interaction up, so when you see it, pop in with your question, drop a question, comment, any of that. I appreciate it. But let me go ahead and face out. It's March 12th over here in Thailand, but in the States, in some places, I think it's still March 11th. And my bestie is finishing her last 35 minutes, 34 minutes of celebrating her birthday. So at this time, I definitely want to just give a shout out to the Pisces out there. If you are Pisces, go ahead and chime in. Also, for my birthday baddies, all of us who are expecting our birthdays next year, what are your plans? What are your plans next year? If you don't know, that's okay. Drop something in the comments. I ain't thought about no words. I'm just saying right now, I need to plan something, and baby, we got you. Let's get your birthday plans on the year. And if you're turning something big in the next year or two, okay, the big two, well, three O's, four O's, okay, those ones in particular, I definitely want you to consider opening up that planning window and giving your friends and family ample time to celebrate your big one. Don't wait to the last minute and be trying to get people to come up off of chunks of savings, change, or decisions in the last minute. It might work for you, but if you want people to really join you, consider them now. So most calendars are open for us about 2 years out, and if you are trying to plan things, if you plan things in cessation, we'll say, There's a time where you can spread this out and really be able to slide into a couple trips without breaking the bank. I always like to share this space to remind you all that travel insurance should always be a part of the package, a part of the purchase, a part of the attitude and the behavior of someone that wants to travel. It don't matter where you go. All right. So travel insurance is just as important as that car insurance. You should not book a trip without it, but people do. Nonetheless, if you adapt the behavior and make that a part of just what you do, then the question of, well, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in 2 years, and what if this happened, and what if, all of those questions and all those concerns can be answered and mitigated. So I just want to tap in and share that bit of knowledge with y'all. If you are celebrating a birthday again this year, Pisces, go ahead and tap in. If you do not have birthday plans and you want to put something on the books, we definitely want to hear from you. You can hit us up in the comments, or you can head over to girlletsgo.com and you can actually request a birthday planner. You'll find it under the trips page. I'll show y'all that a little bit later, but let me go ahead and phase out for a second and let y'all do your thing. I definitely want to hear from you, see you and celebrate you. So to my bestie out there, once again, I think for me this is like the 2 days already celebrating your birthday, and y'all with her every year. I get scared I miss it. I call her in May like, oh my god, I forgot it, when I know it's March 11th. But I don't know, it's just this thing. So being a day ahead really added some extra birthdays and birthday loves and shout outs to my girl. So again, birthday baddies, tap in. All right. Again, if you have a birthday coming up or want to get your plans on the books, head over to girlletsgo.com. Click on the tab that says trips, and you can download your birthday planner. Let's go ahead and get those plans underway, ladies. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, so testing, testing, one, two. This part right here is for the replay for me, ladies and gentlemen, so you can consider it your sneak peek. I need to see and test if the audio will now be playing and if you guys can see my screen and all that kind of stuff. So testing, testing, one, two.
Okay, so here we are actually at the Dubai Museum, and we're getting ready to go in and tour a couple of the ladies and gentlemen on the tour with us. I'm excited to
All right, y'all. I'm excited about this takeoff right here. I've got everything lined up. We are ready for takeoff. So, in this segment, what I'm going to do is spend some time sharing with y'all my experience in Dubai, because and let me get my volume turned down. So, y'all, Dubai is a place that I've been to, like I said before, at least about 10 times. It's the most passport stamps that I have in both of my passport books. And the short story leading into it is that growing up, I didn't really know and have an appreciation for travel as I know it today. What I knew of traveling was being blessed to jump in my dad's truck and go from state to state and see snow in Colorado or make it to the family reunion. I mean, that was a blessing, and that was travel. When I became a teenager at 17 is when I went into the army. And so I began to travel now at this point, the world. Okay. First it was just the United States and then becomes the world. And in my duty and my travels, I end up having to go to and through Dubai several times on orders for the different operations that I served in. So going into Dubai, I'm going in with combat boots. You know what I'm saying? And a mentality and a mindset already knowing. Like I told my mom in the front yard that, you know what I'm saying, now I gotta go. This is what I was trained to do. It's funny that statement and how the mindset shifts, but if she was on here tonight, she would tell you, boy, she was so hot at my dumb ass and so proud and confused and all of those kind of things. But anyway, it's a different mindset when you're passing through a place like that and you're not, first of all, even aware that this is a place that's on most people's bucket list. And to be honest with you, let's roll back, because back during that time in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, Dubai was not what it was of what we know it to be or have been today or a couple weeks ago. You understand what I'm saying? Dubai was totally different. Like just to be able to know the history and how their whole country. Oh, yeah. Let me not speak too broad into what I don't know, but the progress in Dubai that they've made in building that amazing place, just all of the amazing. If you want to see amazing, Dubai has all kinds of layers of amazing to get into, to see, and that sort of thing. So anyway, I would go there, and sometimes I would spend, a couple days in Dubai. I could be there, a week or two or whatever. It would vary. But and I went. I remember getting out and going to see. Oh, they got streets, and oh, they got Burger King, and they got this. Like I was just so naive, and kind of like very dumbfounded. And I remember a lot of my friends like, oh, we're gonna go and see this, and we're gonna go see that. We're gonna go see, and I said, no, I'll just, go here. I'll just stay inside. Like it just wasn't. So anyway, skipping forward to becoming a travel professional, I actually purchased a ticket to Dubai. I purchased a fam trip to Dubai. A fam trip is a trip where they allow travel agents to become familiar with the destination. Let me go ahead and pull us up off the taxiway. Um, did I do that right? Yeah. So a fam trip allows a travel agent to become familiar with the destination, and that familiarity starts in so many different ways. But as it relates to the actual trip that I purchased, this was a trip that was put together for me. Okay, and when I offer groups, my suppliers are able to put and extend those same packages and or customize them above that for my travelers. So it's a way for me to be able to experience and to make connections, and to be able to really have an experience that comes from experience. So I go to Dubai on this fam trip, and you're gonna see a lot of the blog footage that you see is from visiting on this fam trip, and it was an experience for me in so many different ways.